Politics is an interesting game. And politics is always a very dirty game. And in politics, the only constant factor is always interest. And not the interest of the common man. It's always personal interest. And there's also one thing which is also constant in politics. Betrayal. In politics, betrayal is normally the order of the day. That's why you always see key political players are always surrounded by their close family members, either as advisors or as personal assistants. That's why anytime you see President Uhuru Kenyatta, you will always see Jomo Geshaga around him. Because the president is well aware that the only person who cannot betray him easily is the brother. That's why anytime you see Raila Odinga, chances are the next person you'll see is Winnie Odinga, who is currently also serving as the personal assistant. That's why anytime you see the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto, you will always see Nick Ruto around there. And a good example was in Kibera. Nick Ruto was always around McDonald Mariga. But anytime they released photos, you will not notice he was there. Even Kalonzo Musyoka, if you check Kalonzo Musyoka, key political decisions he was making, always a close family member is around there because of betrayal in politics. And I listened to Johnson Muthama, because for those who follow the politics, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto was in Ukambani the whole weekend. And Johnson Muthama revealed something. And it got me asking myself, was Johnson Muthama a spy planted on Raila Odinga? I asked myself that question. And I want you to listen very keenly to Johnson Muthama, this clip by Johnson Muthama, especially because he spoke in Kikamba, but it has been translated, most of the parts. So I want you to listen to Johnson Muthama, and I want you to listen to him keenly. Then I want to explain to you why I suspect he was a spy. And you'll be shocked because most people thought Johnson Muthama was one of the firebrand guys around Raila Odinga. Listen in.
Niweze uhusiano witu na andumenyu namo indai oka president ndino yonde ataendete okamba kuya ikura syake kwa uwe tuina dhina naku sisi tuna shida na wewe we musomi ya Biblia wano yeye musomi ya Biblia uni musomi ya Biblia ni wewe mukomeni wizi Biblia ni wewe wambue wizi wa Biblia mama nyi wewe witina hiwo twini ndasya kwaya tuika alikwe kwale kwa huyu mukomeni utaambiwa na Munyaka vile ninasema hii ni Kikamba, isiwezi ongea na Kiswahili. Munyaka mutabie tuenda ukoma ni amesa ni ndeu tuikali kuikwali tuikali to wanyinu to nyaikali kukekwali na nabigaba undiazi ambaitu andu manona na nena kamemeno kawia ikiwono tangetha na siana mheshimiwa Ruto. Mimi nataka niseme naibu wa rais huyu, siku tulio salimiana ya mwisho mpaka leo ni wakati tulikuwa tunazika baba ya makamu aliyekuwa rais mheshimiwa Kalonzo. Hatuja salimiana tena, leo ndio tumesalimiana namna hii, lakini tumeongea na simu na yeye. Wakati wa kampeni ya Mawadhe tuliongea na yeye. Nikamwambia naibu wa rais, Jubilee tuwekee candidate yuko. Tafadhali, hiyo kiti ni yetu, ni ya Wiper, lakini kuna mtu anaweka candidate, tafadhali akaniambia hiyo kwa ile uhusiano kutoka ya zamani nimesikia hakuna candidate. Jubilee ilikuja kusaidia Mawadhe. Siku nyingine tuliongea ni wakati wa Kibra. Akaniuliza utarudisha mkono? Nikamwambia kwa uwazi, ninapata leader wangu anaitwa Kalonzo, mpigie simu akinituma nitaenda huko. Na mimi nikapigia Kalonzo nikamwambia naibu wa rais amenipigia na nimemwambia namna hii. Akaniambia niko safarini nitaongea na yeye. Sikusikia kitu kingine. Kwa hiyo mimi si kuenda Kibra tena. Mara ya tatu ni wakati hii msukosuko ilitokea, akanipigia simu akaniuliza ni jiwe gani umetupa ndani ya bahari mpaka samaki wote wakaacha kuona. Nikamwambia ni maneno ya kuwekelewa tu, nimesema tutaongea na watu wote including the deputy president when it comes to deciding on who can make to be a good president for this country. A fearing God. Nikasema hivyo. Lakini ile ingine iliingizwa, nikasema ni sawa. Na hakuna asiati muti munene wakabuko bonge nduleigwa kitu. Muthama nake nduleigwa icha thombosana.
That's Johnson Muthama. And if you listened to Johnson Muthama, he's claiming that the last time he greeted William Samoei Ruto was during the burial of the father to Kalonzo Musyoka, which is okay. I don't dispute that. But they've always been talking. And according to Johnson Muthama, during the by-election in Embakasi South, he placed a call to the Deputy President, William Samoei Ruto, to convince Jubilee Party not to sponsor a candidate against the Wiper Party. Pole. They spoke to William Ruto and convinced him to speak to Jubilee so that Wiper Party could not face Jubilee Party. Because if Jubilee had sponsored a candidate there, the equations would have changed. And the chances of Jubilee supporters voting for the Wiper Party was so high. And that made sense to me, even at that time. And I understood why Jubilee Party did not sponsor a candidate there. Then came the Kibra by-election. And in Kibra, we all remember Kalonzo Musyoka, who is the party leader of Wiper, endorsing Eliud Owalo initially. Then all of a sudden, he endorsed the Ford Kenya leader, the Ford Kenya candidate. But all of a sudden, Kalonzo Musyoka never appeared anywhere in Kibra. And Raila Odinga had to rely on the Ford Kenya, on the chap guy, Alfred Mutua.
Ningependa kuomba viongozi ambao iko katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, ujiulize, unapomfuata kiongozi fulani kila mahali unampangia sera, ni kwa sababu unapenda sera zake, unapenda uongozi wake, ama ni kwa sababu anakuhonga pesa kila wakati unapoandamana na yeye? Nataka kuambia haswa viongozi ambao tunaona wa Ukambani, ambao wengine wanafuata viongozi kutoka nje wanaoitisha urais, na wengine tuambie wacheni kutuaibisha. Tujue ya kwamba kama ni shida ya pesa mko nayo, na kama mna matatizo ya kuachunga familia zenu, mna mikopo kwa sababu mnafanya mambo ya gambling na shida zingine, tunawaomba tafadhali mtuambie sisi, ndugu zenyu na dada zenyu, tutaweza kuwachangia pesa. Muache kutuaibisha, kufuata. Mtu anayefuata mtu kupewa pesa ama anayehongwa kupeana pesa ana jina ambalo anapewa.
Charity Ngilu and Kivutha Kibwana to talk to Kamba Nation in Kibra. And sometimes I always believe that Raila Odinga has intelligence. Probably Raila Odinga had gathered that Kalonzo Musyoka was supporting McDonald Mariga. So over the weekend, Johnson Muthama revealed that William Ruto called him over the Kibra election. And they agreed that he was going to speak to Kalonzo Musyoka. And he called Kalonzo Musyoka. And after calling Kalonzo Musyoka, according to Muthama, he never saw Kalonzo Musyoka anywhere in Kibra. So which means Kalonzo Musyoka agreed with the deputy president not to appear anywhere in Kibra. That's significant because during that Kibra by-election, personally I had thought that Kalonzo Musyoka and Johnson Muthama had disagreed because they were not in speaking terms. But why am I giving that story? For those who remember, before the last general election, Johnson Muthama opted not to contest as the senator for Machakos. And indeed, he didn't contest. The reason he gave was that he wanted to campaign fully for Raila Odinga. And I'm suspecting that Johnson Muthama had a brief to spy on Raila Odinga. Because the simple question is, who is the current senator for Machakos? Sorry, who is the current women rep for Machakos? If you know, let me know. The current women rep for Machakos is none other than Johnson Muthama's wife. But under which political party? Jubilee Party. I'm just trying to get the name. I think I don't have the name. I'm just trying to get the name. But the women rep for Machakos is the wife to Johnson Muthama. So was that just a strategy to hide? Because even during that time, just like it happened in Kibra, during that time, Johnson Muthama and the wife, the image which were coming out publicly was that they were in disagreement. Is it possible? Because there was no way Jubilee Party could have won in Machakos, the women rep. There is no way. That was only possible if Johnson Muthama allowed, if Kalonzo allowed. Of course, Alfred Mutua was a vifaranga vya computer. So was there something which was traded at that time? And I want to tell you a story. I'll not go into details because of confidentiality issues. I worked at the Okoa Kenya Secretariat. And I've always told a few of my friends that I was suspecting two people to be saboteurs. And I strongly believe up to today that two people sabotaged the Okoa Kenya process. And one of them was Johnson Muthama. Because the moment Johnson Muthama came to Okoa Kenya as a co-chair, nothing moved in Okoa Kenya up to today. Up to the time we just saw the signatures, which were faked. Those were not signatures which were collected. Those cows, cards, and the rest. But I don't want to go into those details. But I told so many people, including my boss then, who was the CEO of Okoa Kenya, who was called Engineer Karo Rege. I shared some of these things with him. And I told him, this thing is being sabotaged. But I was just a small boy there. I was just a small boy down there. So later on, the watu walianza kusema, okay, I think you are right. You are being sabotaged from within. Because even the people who were brought in to key in the data at some point were people who are not known. So I'm just trying to link the statement by Johnson Muthama over Kibra and over Embakasi South and the way they operated, and linking it again to the general election. Because we know Johnson Muthama was one of those active politicians on Raila Odinga's side. And that's how system always operate. And even today, I believe there's some people who are in Team Tanga Tanga, very vocal. You won't imagine that those guys are actually working against the DP, but they are working for either Raila or Uhuru Kenyatta on the other side. And the same could be happening on the Keleweke side. There might be someone who is just the loudest. If it comes to attacking the DP, it's just that guy. But at the end of the day, at night, he goes and briefs the opponent. So it's called penetration or infiltration within the political circles. So we normally have those people. And I'm trying to believe that Johnson Muthama was a spy on Raila Odinga, sent by the Jubilee Party, either Uhuru or William Ruto. I don't know what you think, but I'm leaving it to that. I don't want to convince, I'm not here to convince anybody. What I do on this channel is simple. I analyze politics the way I see them. So I believed then and I still believe. I know some of my friends whom will land on this will agree to what I'm saying now, that I started saying these things during the time of Okoa Kenya. Thank you guys. And if you're bumping on this video for the first time, what we do on this channel is simple. We try to analyze politics. So the best thing you can always do is to hit the subscribe button so that anytime you produce a video like this, you get notified. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. And by the way, Team Tanga Tanga just addressed a press conference. And they'll be in Mombasa. So they've changed tune. They'll be attending the Building Bridges Initiative rallies. I don't know what you think about that. Why do you think they have changed their stance on that? Because that's the next video I want to work on, but I need your opinion on it. So I just want you to drop me your opinion. Why do you think Team Tanga Tanga have changed their minds and will now be attending the Building Bridges Initiative campaign rallies, beginning with Mombasa? Thank you, guys, and please may you have a good day.